Was good, y'all? It's HByR-Nas coming in with another video. Sorry for the big gap in between my uploads. I guess is the best way to put it. I've had a lot going on, um, but I'm trying to address that. Obviously, have a lot still recorded. Obviously, UFC 6 just came out, so I kind of hopped on the UFC 6 late because my PS5 was also, and this was another thing, my PS5 also stopped working. Jump started overheating, so I had to take it and get my liquid metal replaced, get it deep cleaned. I'm sure it was dusty as hell as well. So got all that done. Now it's back up and working smoothly. So we got a welterweight fight here, ranked Division 19. I'm level 22 at the time. I think everyone, for the most part, who's in anywhere near Division 19 is already at level 50. So, I'm at an experience disadvantage, although I did play the beta. And, yeah, so the main thing about this fight, though, I got robbed, basically, is my opinion, is my conclusion. I would like everyone to become a judge themselves for this fight and just try to score it. Try to score it. I put the stats in at the beginning. If you need to, you can go back and pause this. Because, if you just look at the striking stats, you'd be like, how did I not get that decision win? But this is also something I noticed in the beta. Like, the judges were just not, like, I was outstriking my opponents, and then the judges were just not giving me those victories. But it's very interesting. I think he won round 2. Like, you can give him round 2, but round 1 should be a 10-8 after you watch it, and then round 3 should definitely have been my round. But let's keep it going. So he's pressing, using Conor. This is a high-level match. This dude's really good. I remember him from UFC 5, so that's why I'm already kind of addressing him a certain way, not going crazy, doing anything to get rocked. So I'm trying to fight behind my jab, keep my distance. I'm noticing he's slipping a lot, which is smart. Using Conor, you want to use those slips, the counters. His are actually like really, really fast. In UFC 5, it's faster. You can slip and counter faster than like with here's a good example. I guess with like an ADS, for example. Like Conor's slips are way faster, way more powerful. But not to say you can't slip with Nate, but it's just a little bit. Conor's got better stats for that. And so he's using them well, which is smart. When I use Nate, I'm definitely a volume striker, so I got to be careful throwing it, just unloading a combination. He's going to slip off and counter me. He's going back, he's going left and right. So I keep going jab into the lead hook to try to catch him, slip him. But he's doing a good job at not doing that, not slipping into it. So I'm just going to keep trying to pick at him, try to get him to make a mistake, hit him with that low kick. Keep trying to get him to get him to block low, basically. And that set up that high kick. So that drops him, put him into the clinch, drop him again against the fence. I don't know why it didn't let me get on him immediately and finish, but that probably did cost me an early finish. We're in his full guard, deny his transition. He goes down. We deny this transition as well. Posture up. I was looking to pass the guard. I was hoping it was going to give me a pass guard or a stack guard option, but it did not, unfortunately. So I'm like, all right, we're stuck in the guard against a Conor player, which is fine. Again, this dude is really, really high level, though, so I also got to be mindful of that, which he kind of caught me slipping there. Like I was honestly not expecting anything when I was in his full guard, but he put me on notice. I got to be careful down here too, as he almost gets this sub, but thankfully I'm able to race him and get out of that. Because if he would have got that sub, if I didn't race him, he might have been able to get that, because you can get buzzer beater subs, or even you can get the damage off of the submission before the round ends if you time it right. So that's round 1. I clearly won that. In my opinion, that's a 10-8, but based off of what the title of this video in the beginning, obviously they didn't give me that as a 10-8. So he makes a lot of adjustments. He does not want to get caught with that again. He starts leveling up even more. I'm just trying to be calm, pick my shots, not get into his range. Nate's got like a slight reach advantage, definitely has the height advantage. Keep trying to stay at my range, hit him with that body kick. He backs off, playing little footsies as Marshall likes to say. Comes in with that low kick. Ducks under, so he's doing a very good job at like not moving his head in the same spot. There he slipped off. So I went with the hook to try to catch that, but he didn't do it again, so all good. He goes to the low kick. So this round he really starts to switch to the low kick. Hit him with a combo there. He backs up, comes back into range, tries a slip. Slip counters me there on my double jab. I go back to the hooks, catch him slipping. He goes back to my low kick, catches me there. Like the reason why I'm really not trying to check the low kicks because the head kicks come so fast in this game. Like I do not want to get caught trying to check a low kick, and then he swings it up high, and I get rocked. But that's the dilemma you play with when you're in Division 20. I showed most of the people how to do it. I can even do it with Nate Diaz as I showed in round 1. But he's a lot more patient right now, and he's not throwing a lot. Like he's just looking to counter, like trying to get a read on me basically, and I'm realizing that. I'm like I gotta feint a little bit more. But I'm trying to just. That's why I'm not throwing anything right now because I'm trying to figure out where he's trying to slip, and because he'll go one way, and then if you throw it that direction, he'll move his head in another direction while you're throwing, which is very high level. It's good on him, but you got to be very mindful when you see someone doing that. So he's backing me up. He gets me cut open, goes back to the low kick, enters his flow state. I'm like, do not get countered by this dude in his flow state. He pulls back. I'm able to walk out of range and put my guard up at the same time, get out of range for that, come back in with a combo. It lagged, otherwise I would have kept that combo going. Presses me against the fence. Goes back to that low kick. Goes back to it again. And then there he rocks me. Rocks my leg. So he's got my lead leg butchered on Nate. Forces me to go into orthodox, which is fine. I prefer to fight in southpaw with Nate, but I'll take the orthodox as well. So, I mean, I clearly outstruck him that round, but I made some mistakes that kind of allowed him to get that leg health event. So, I mean, if you want to give him round 2, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I don't really care. He can have round 2. But round 3, brother, like this is where the logic. And he broke my nose in that round, so I mean, I guess technically you can go off the damage, but so now we're fighting an orthodox. I'm trying to pressure him. I don't want him backing me up. Just being able to kick me from wherever he wants. That's like usually the best tactic to deal with this. Is to you got to pressure into range, but you got to be mindful of boxing. But he's not really throwing like long combos. He's more so just trying to counter, which is smart. I mean, you don't want to sit there and throw combos for combo with Nate Diaz. You will gas out with Conor doing that. So, and that's kind of what I want him to do. But he's playing smart. You don't get to Division 20 for no reason. Hits me with a combo there. Exits range, comes back in. I try to hit him with a body hook. He goes left straight, pulls back on my counter, and then tried to counter my counter, which was very high level of him. I go with the head kick as I see him dipping off to that right side. But I'm just being very mindful, trying to pick my shots here. I'm like, oh, where are you going to go? Feinting. Do not want to get countered. I go there, jab into the lead hook, into the rear hook. He keeps just moving his head all over the place. It is. It's hard to read. It's hard to read the head movement in this game. It really is. You gotta get. It's gonna take some time to get used to this. I ain't even gonna cap. Because it feels like you can be able to throw that hook and you'll just rock him, but it's like you throw that hook, he's gonna pull back. And it's like I already know it. And the pullback's really hard to catch in this game. Like even if you throw the straight to try to intercept it, like it can be hard to catch. So I'm just trying to wait for him to make a mistake. Also showing him head movement. But he's not throwing a lot for me to like really get a idea of what he wants to throw and then counter, which is like I was saying, good on him. But so I go for the takedown just to break that forward pressure. He was kind of building momentum. I was feeling it. I was like, let me remind you, this is an MMA fight. Was unable to keep him on the ground, unfortunately. But we're back into the striking. At this point, I do feel like I'm losing this round because he was able to rock me earlier. So I'm feeling like I got to get that back at the very least. I would like to get a knockdown to make it more definitive, but at the same time, I know I'm outlanding him. Like, I just got to get a rock because he only has one rock on me. I got to get a rock and not get rocked again. He's coming forward. We're starting to find the gaps in his head movement. We're starting to find our shots. Catch him with that uppercut. He ducks down again. I wish I threw it right there. It might have gotten me a knockdown. Goes for a head kick out of range. And then the fight is going to end. I throw a jab hook to end it. So, I mean, score the fight. Watch it back if you need to. This was a very high-level fight. I ain't even going to cap. But, yeah, I mean, you'll see. I got robbed. I think this is absurd. This is highway robbery on UFC 6. I was like, yeah, there's no fucking way. I was like, how? I was like, if you want to give him round 2, go for it. But there's no way he won round 1 and round 3. And there's no way round 1 was not a 10-8 round. He got dropped twice. And he only landed one significant strike. Like what? I don't know. I don't know. The judges, I think, need some work in this game. This is crazy. This is insane. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know who won. Let me know if anyone else has had some crazy experiences like this. And yeah, I will definitely be back with more. I got a few more I recorded. I haven't been able to play a whole lot because I've been working recently. And then when I got my PS5 back, I still had to go back and platinum UFC 5, so I did that. And then, so, like the first week, the early access week, I didn't have my PS5 because I was getting it fixed. And then when I got it back, it was platinum UFC 5, and then I was like, all right, let me play UFC 6. I think I started like last Tuesday. And yeah, I sent that guy a message. I was like, bro, there's no way you won that fight. Like, you know you didn't win that fight. And I think he said, yeah, but I broke your nose or some shit. I'm like, bro. But I'll be back with more. I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and peace.